P.
Hello there, Kelsey. Alright, people in the comments, who should I play against? I'm the Dodgers. Who should I play against?
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neill Cruz. Here comes a pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals it. One up, one down. Ryan Reynolds here. And there's a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move him.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And we're back. And on the mound now, Mitch Keller.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind it.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's a hit. Throws to second. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Now a fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 down. Max Muncy at the dish. Big time power. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds sizing this one up. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. And now here's the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitchers umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls. Your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Henry Davis now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Fought off foul. Sawinski over at first with 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That one the other way. Fair ball. Sawinski round second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score in the tie. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman has this one sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. All even. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a foul straight back. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Throws to first in time. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The other way. That's a fair ball down the right field line.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here's Jason Hayward. This one in the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And now it's Gavin Lux. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, could be 2. Cruz over to second. On to Tellez, and the double play ends. Top half of the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Ohtani back to work. Peguero measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is downstairs. Big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of blades. So tough to get that barrel to.
The punch out there. 1 gone here. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Tied up here in the early going. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning
Yes,
going.
this is 24.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Do you want to play online?
Yeah, we could. Send me your username.
To the left, into foul ground. Muncy drifts towards it. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
You can play 2v2 round.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and fires. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. And that is the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Almost got him. The wind and the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One out, base is empty. Freeman hits it in the air. Reynolds trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Bounced out to short. Cruz. Tosses to first. That ends the frame.
Let me finish this match, bud.
Nothing doing for the. And we're back. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Ohtani back to work. That one is upstairs.
How many innings?
Next pitch is outside.
9.
Focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
In the air out towards right center. Hayward on the move to the gap. Brings it in. One down. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Outman under it. 2 down. Henry Davis will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Pitch. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. Good one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Hard liner. Hauls it in for the out. Two on, one out. Chris Taylor down. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Splits the plate. 0-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Feed to second. That's 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
Poetry in motion. There's the second.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Taylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Got him lifting. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And he deals. That's through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swing and a bouncer, Tellez. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. In the air to left center. Reynolds on the run. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, L.A.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do.
Now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. The pitch. And that one fouled off. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a chopper. Loves it on the dive. Save. He beats it.
A fun play right there, Bird. He lays all the way out, makes the stop, but just wasn't able to get it there in time. And, of course, there's the hustle out of the box as well to earn the infield single. Just a great baseball play.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the grab. Right on the warning track. That's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. Pitches in there. That's strike 1. Sawinski measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. A 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain to the outfield.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter now, Will Smith. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Out to short. And they get the out on Smith. And now it's Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. They get the out on Muncy. 2 away. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Tellez takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And he makes the grab. 1 away. Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Can't glove it cleanly, and he'll pull into second safely.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Just missed.
By a fastball in, and he spits on that.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
New pitcher on now, Roansy Contreras.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Fair ball. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. That one ripped. 1 run is in, and it's off the wall. Coming around 3rd is Taylor. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And there's 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Smash to the left side. And Betts is set down. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run. Ready to begin the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hayward makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That one is hammered right field. And out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 4-2. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Contreras back to work. And there's a ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Taylor hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Muncy.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike three. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Tellez, and the Dodgers are set. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike. Late with the swing there.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with two strikes. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's...
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. And that's outside. Next pitch off the plate. And now 2-0. Foul ball there. They're down to their final strike. The Pirates down to their final strike. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got it. And that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory, but an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.